I must start this week by apologizing. I have lied to all of you. Here's what I said last week at Ramen Walker Kitchen. I guess I might not be able to have another bowl like this for at least another year. This week at Ramen Walker Kitchen, we have another sakura-infused bowl of ramen. But this time it's a little bit different. Created by the king of specially themed bowls of ramen. This bowl is one to look out for. A boatload of pink chashu pork coming up.
中華そばむたひろのむたと言います。今日はヒロも来てますんでね、むたとヒロでむたひろということで、はい、ヒロは真面目にラーメン作ってますね。今回桜タウンで春らしい限定ということで、はい、自分の今まで食べたラーメンの中で春っぽさを感じる一杯にできたんじゃないかなと思います。見た目だったり、味もそうですけども、はい、せっかく桜タウンに来たので、そういうちょっと見た目でも華やかになるような桜満開、笑顔満開の一杯にできればいいなと思ってお作りいたしました。
And here we are. There is a ton of meat in here today. Very excited to get into this. So today we have, first of all, a mountain of chashu pork, and it's got a wonderful pink exterior which actually bleeds in towards the center of the meat. In addition, we also have a chicken and shrimp base for the broth. We have a special pink egg infused with sakura. There is actually a little sakura petal on the top of the chashu in the center, which is quite exciting. And we also have inside a lot of cabbage. So I'm going to try the broth. Oh, that's really tasty. So the chicken is really coming through in that broth as well. Inside, when you take a look at the broth right now, you can see a load of little tiny shrimp just scattered across the entire bowl. I'm so hungry, so this is going to hopefully be the perfect amount of food for me. Look how pink that egg is. That's a bright pink egg. Let's get to the noodles. Very springy noodles. So today's noodles are supplied by Kujira Shokudo, which is a famous ramen shop in Japan, and they are delicious. So the word of the bowl that I want to teach you today is temomi, which basically means hand pressed. You give it a nice squeeze and it helps speed up the cooking time of the noodles and gives it that extra springy texture. Even when slurping the noodles, you can feel like the pressed texture of the noodles as you slurp it up. The springiness of the noodles is almost massaging my lips as it goes up. It's kind of interesting. Let's get into this chashu. I have been looking forward to this chashu all day. Obviously, I do a lot of the videoing prior to actually eating, and just seeing this getting prepared, it looked amazing. So this is exciting. Ooh. That chashu is very melting in the mouth. It's got an excellent texture, a great amount of flavor, and it's also smoked, and that smokiness is coming through delightfully. That might be one of my favorite chashus I think I've ever had. That's a bold claim. So let's take a little look inside of this pink egg. Oh, that looks good. Combining that egg with the chicken broth is a really, really good combination. I've said before about the 1,000 eyes staring back at you as a sign of good broth. This not only has the eyes of the oils, it has the eyes of the shrimp looking back at you. So here's that sakura bud. Let's have a little try. Wow. That's a very strong flavor. That was a lot more intense than I expected. I mean, wow. I don't know what to say to that. But yeah, that sakura bud was really strong. A lot stronger than I expected. I can see why it's more common to infuse with sakura than to douse with sakura. So today's chef is Shingo Muta. Mutahiro is very well known in Tokyo for its variety of ramens. They have over 500 recipes to date, and perhaps their speciality, or perhaps Muta-san's speciality, is creating themed seasonal ramen. If you go to their store, you're very likely to have a different experience every time you go. And this is a wonderful little sakura ramen to really complement that image and give that message of variety in ramen.
ムタヒロはですね、2011年に国分寺スタートしまして、まだまだちょっとね、いろいろ世の中の状況も大変なところもありますけども、僕らできることはやっぱ美味しいラーメンを作ってですね、お客様を笑顔にスマイルにできることがやっぱこの飲食店の僕らやっぱ魅力の一つだと思ってますんで、はい、ラーメンを通じてですね、はい、たくさんの笑顔と元気を与えたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Sadly, my last piece of chashu. It's so good though. The chicken in that broth is so concentrated. It's delicious. I am beautifully stuffed. Very, very tasty. Very good amount of salt in there. The sakura shrimp did give a little bit extra to it. I loved the shrimp oil inside of it. Didn't necessarily fight with the chicken flavor of the broth. It very much worked in tandem with it. Very good bowl of ramen. And I promise this time, this will be the last sakura bowl of ramen that I'll be eating for probably a year. Let's see if I have to issue another apology next week. Come and visit us at Ramen Walker Kitchen in Tokurazawa, Sakura Town. Like and subscribe for more upcoming videos about the world of ramen.